Okay, so here is our demonstration of the working prototype for this homework assignment for this project. So first I'd like to start by changing my directory cd, and you can just like basically copying from the address bar, for instance, of your file manager window, and then simply right click or whatever you do to paste into your command prompt, and hit enter so it navigates here. So now I have this little demo program that I would like to run, and since my Python interpreter is integrated with my file manager application, the Windows File Explorer, I can just simply, try to hit the .py file as an executable file on my system and see what happens. So it simply invokes the interpreter associated with .py extension and starts my program. So here's the attempt to do a little bit of our string matching and just see how this lines up what we just talked about in our previous video. So this is the first phrase and this is the second phrase or string, and we just simply enter these strings right here. And so this is what we can demonstrate, right? So we have these specific parts that match in both of these strings, and we are actually finding them, and we're able to identify them, and we print them basically in any order. So if we try again this phrase and just other similar words, something like this. So this has no meaning. Just an idea is that there are two arbitrary text, and we're trying to identify as many as possible overlaps in the content. And as you can see, again, we're still finding the the matching substrings, whatever the attempts of our user inputs are, we're always finding them. So for instance, let's say Carla, right, and Marley, right? So Carla is a little girl and she has a cat named Marley. Which parts of their names match here? So obviously is ARL, Arl, in the middle here, right? But at the same time, the way it's written right now, if I type Carla again and then uppercase version of it, you can see that the match is coming back as empty. Okay, so in this case, nothing matches, and it will be one of our challenges to work on to add code to allow easy matches between uppercase and lowercase. But for now, this is not our concern. We can just focus on the simplest possible code to compare characters inside arbitrary user inputs between the two substrings. And as you can see, the matching parts are printed on the screen. You can imagine we could use these results in some sort of index entry in a database, our own database, for instance. In both, so I think I sense that this is a very practical type of exercise to work on this type of text matching in both understanding Python concepts, Python code, with loops, and as well as at the same time working example of code that could be reused in your future programming projects. So let's move on to build a prototype of this program, right? So we've got some demonstration examples. Now let's try to sort of from scratch try to build this type of program that does something similar.